Bitcoin and Ethereum. What's his next move? Let's find out in the charts here, shall we? Is Bitcoin going consolidating for a big move up, or are we going to dump back down because hey, this was a very small pump? We'll talk about that and more in this episode. Hey, my name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5, staying alive here in Dubai. Actually, a little bit tired today, but I'm going to get through this show. I'm going to do a quick one. Going to tell you where we're going to be trading this to. I think we're going to see big moves in Bitcoin and Ethereum. They are ready to surprise us all on the market because, hey, you know what? I think since all the flood, the disasters are behind us, I believe. I think that, with the Genesis going down and, that was in the middle of a price rise, we can see that this is in the positive territory. Those guys like Kramer, they've been buying up Bitcoin whilst they've been telling you to not to sell. And it's just ridiculous out there. But hey, I'm here to tell you that you need to buy it. You need to buy Bitcoin. You need to buy some Ethereum. Dollar cost average is your safest bet, but hey, if you want to trade, you can do so at okx.davincej15.com or bybit.davincej15.com. Links are in the description below and in the pinned comments. Please check that out. Sign up today, and yeah, you won't regret it. Okay, so let's get on to doing some trades here and taking a look what we can find out. Well, this move, right? This short move up, it might be a little bit concerning. But you don't have to worry about it because looking at or the RSI or the MACD, the divergence is far from being confirmed. So unless we break down heavy, we don't have to worry about these things becoming a divergence, a bearish divergence. So right now, we do have bearish divergence indications, but they are not confirmed. So we're not going to be showing you those bearish indications just yet. So right now, let's take a look. Let's go to the daily on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is on a serious tear. We're above the 200-day moving average for the first time in a long since December, right, of last year. So yeah, this is a significant event. Now, if you're coming here and said, Da Vinci, what do I do? Should I buy now? I missed out. I didn't dollar cost average. I'm sorry. What should I do? Yeah, all right. So yes, I know there's people like that out there, and there's two options, right? One, you could either buy now, which would probably be the safest thing for you to do, and just forget about it, right? Forget about any kind of price movements, or you can be brave and wait until it's 61.8. Now, here's the problem. You'll have to wait for the 61.8 as the price moves higher. So if we go to 30K, right, you have to wait for 61.8. So it could end up having to buy it at the price that we're at right now, waiting for the 61.8, because we could go as high as 35K. So this is why I say, hey, you know what? Just buy it now. Just buy it now. I don't know what's going to happen, honestly, right? I'm just speculating here, but what I do know is that if you dollar cost average before, you wouldn't be having this question whether you should buy now or wait for lower prices. I think you should just buy right now and continue to dollar cost average into Bitcoin. Now, with that said, I really believe Bitcoin has a lot of pump potential all the way up to 30K. And if that's the case, we're going to see a massive move across the board on not only Bitcoin, but also all the crypto space in general once we get back up to 30K. But we have to break 25K level approximately. Once we break that, it's smooth sailing up to 30K. Smooth. Absolutely like butter. More butter. All right, let's head over to Ethereum. But before you do, make sure you join my private group where you could see some of my trades and also other people's trades and also be able to watch this video live and stuff like that. And you can ask me questions and so forth. Ethereum. What is Ethereum going to do? Well, I honestly see that if Bitcoin goes to 30K, I think Ethereum has a good chance of breaking the 2K level. Now, once it does that, once it breaks that level, oof, it's off the races. I mean, we could see rapid move to 3,500 after the 2K, rapid move. Meaning maybe a couple months, but still, that's pretty rapid. So, yeah, this is a big thing, right? When we're talking about Ethereum, it's a huge percentage move up from where we are today. So, switch back to Zoom level so you guys can read the prices. Head over to the daily, right? Let's take a look at how much power this move can be for Ethereum. If we head all the way up from where we are right now to 3,500 approximately is where we're saying, that's 100% move right there, 108% move right there. So yeah, and this is I'm talking about this happening over the next 3 months, which is 100% move for a blue chip cryptocurrency is massive in dollars. So yeah, whew, it would be a very interesting next 3 months for Ethereum. And if you're interested in trading that, make sure you head over to bybit.davincij15.com or okx.davincij15.com and you can get a trading bonus, right? Very large trading bonus. Links are in the description below. Okay, let's head over to the news and talk about what's going on. The Aussie executives refute arguments to treat crypto as a financial product. Now, why did they refute? Why did they say, hey, we should not treat all crypto as financial products, right? Is because other coins or other tokens are being essentially used as a store of value for investment and speculation. There is a good argument that they could be treated like financial products, whilst others cannot. And what are the others that cannot? Well, for example, coins that are basically tokens for rewards or something like that. So, for example, you don't treat points as a financial product, right? It's more of a rewards program, and that's totally separate, right? So, yes, they have some point there. You can do rewards programs on any kind of cryptocurrency. Well, not every single one, but most of them will allow for some sort of creation of tokens on them that you could use as a reward system for your clients. And so this is why they're arguing not to lump everything into the financial product. So makes sense to me. All right, so the EU to make a decision over strict crypto rules will the market react to this? Okay, reading this, right? Multiple blows received in the 2022 have left the global digital asset market seeking regulatory guidance from all governments and authorities. So notice how it's seeking regulatory guidance from governments, right? But who is seeking this regulation? Who? Yeah, it's not you and me. It's the wealthy people. They want the regulation so that they can make the rules so that you will lose and they will win. So that is what regulations is all about. Don't get it twisted. It's not about protecting you. It's about protecting them from you. Right? So us what all the regulations are all about. This is why, Kramer comes out and bullshits, right? And talks nonsense about, hey, sell when you should be buying and buy when you should be selling. He's trying to make money off of you, and the best way to do that is to make sure that regulations prevent you from buying when you need to buy and selling when you need to sell. Okay, in pursuit to provide clarity around the crypto markets, the European Part of Economics Affairs Committee will hold a vote on Tuesday. Okay, they're voting to add something into Basel III, right? It goes on to say, will Basel III measures be implemented, right? So Basel III, if they, I don't know if they're disconnected or connected. If it's placed inside the Basel III, it'll never happen. if it's a copy of the Basel III rules, I don't know if that's what the case is. It wasn't quite clear. As per reports, the European Union is due to vote across the compromises. It is a draft law that will help authorities to implement the remaining elements of Basel III. Okay, so then it is supposed to be in Basel III, according to how I'm reading this here. Basel III is a set of measures that are internationally agreed upon by the leaders. The Basel Committee has developed the measures in response to the financial crisis, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, whatever. In the 2008 crisis. Okay, first off, I want you to know that there was a Basel One in response to the 2007 to 2009 crisis. There was a Basel Two, didn't get implemented, and now we're in Basel Three. It still hasn't been implemented, and this will not be implemented. Why? Because I'm going to read this section here. This suggests that the banks would have to keep a punitive amount of capital used to cover the holdings of digital assets. One of the amendments of the draft law states that the financial institution would have to apply a risk weighting of 1,250% of the capital to crypto exposures. This move will help them cover losses ahead. Okay. Whatever reserve requirements they want the banks to have, right? Right now, in Basel III, they have reserve requirements for cash, right? Fiat cash. And that's a big problem. Why is that a big problem? Well, right now, the reserve requirements is 0. So what is the odds that they're going to be like, yeah, let's implement a reserve requirements of even 5%, right? We can handle 5%. No, no, right? They like their 0 reserve requirements, and they're not gonna let go of it. So unlikely Basel III will pass. We will be moving on to Basel IV. All right, so it's not to be worried about. Democrats push to eliminate the debt ceilings, allowing unlimited government borrowing. Okay, I know this has nothing to do with crypto, really, per se, other than the money printing will help increase the value of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the rest of the cryptos. But these guys, man, whether they implement the unlimited ceiling or not is irrelevant. Has the debt ceiling stopped them before? No. So whether they take it out, right, eliminate the debt ceiling where they vote to raise it every single time, has no bearing because they always vote to raise it eventually. So that's that, right? The ceiling has no meaning at all to the U.S. government. The debt ceiling regulation, because they just vote to change it every single time. So nothing will change if they remove it. They'll never act responsible. So because they can change the line, and that's the way governments act. Pretending that this ceiling, this line in the sand is where I'm never gonna cross that. I'm never gonna cross that. I keep moving the line, but I'm never gonna cross that. Never gonna cross that. Yeah, okay. Enough's enough, right? We know you're full of it. So all right. So that's why we're gonna always see more inflation. We're gonna see more spending from the government, and they're going to help pump the price of all the cryptos. So this is why you're here, to collect in all that glorious cash, right? That crypto will be thrown at you, right? Because why? Well, Bitcoin is going to be the money. It's just a matter of time that people see its value, understand what it is, and use it as money. That is an absolute for Bitcoin, and that's why you have to get some today.